Hey guys, and welcome back. It's Taylor here, and today we're doing another floor plan build. This one I really enjoyed building, even though I didn't have the free creativity to put everything where I wanted to put it. I had the free creativity to decorate it how I wanted, furnish it how I wanted. And I actually found this floor plan through uh so I was writing a story and I like to have a visual of what I like of a house, so when I'm writing I can accurately write the story. Here I'm replacing on a new plot because I realized it'd probably look better on this plot. But yeah, I've picked this house for a story that I'm writing, and I feel like I'm more writing this story for myself, and I'm probably just gonna keep it for myself. But yeah, I really enjoyed finding this place and incorporating it into the story, and being able to accurately write with some plan in my head of what the place looks like. Sometimes when I write, I find it really difficult to figure out which, pardon me, which like what sort of house do I want? Am I gonna make it up in my head, make it myself? Am I gonna actually like come into Sims or something and draw it myself, or am I gonna just pick one? And I find it a lot easier sometimes just to pick one. I'm already making my own story, and it's just a lot easier. So I ended up picking this house as one of their one of the houses they go on holiday in. Um, and I quite enjoyed it. The master bedroom in this house is very similar to the first master bedroom that I made in the luxury villa, I think I called it. Um, Very similar inspiration. It's I'm pretty sure I built this before I built the other one. I think I built this on the 4th of September, and I built the other one on, let me just look at my notes. Uh, yeah, I built this on the luxury villa on the 13th of November, but this I built on the 4th of September. So, pardon me. I'm very impressed with the differences, and this one I built after the family home. I think I called it the family home. The last video. It's you definitely can see change in quality, I guess. I don't know. Um, Sometimes, yeah, like I've previously said before, sometimes with my builds, I go a bit over the top and I put too much in. I put too much effort and decoration and knickknacks and stuff all over the walls. This one, I really drew it back, and especially since in my mind, this is their holiday home. Um, they're not here all the time. It's not gonna be fully decorated and decked out. Like, it's just super simple. Um, so that's why I just kept it simple in the uh, aspect of decorating. I even put cars in the garage, but I don't upsize them. I just keep them as little toy car size cars. Um, oh, pardon me. I just thought that was a bit, I I don't know, just a bit funny because we don't have normal sized cars. And imagine if this was a show home and you're just walking through the house and you walk into the garage and there are these tiny little toy cars just sitting on the ground. Um, yeah, but this house really helped me kind of bring to life um, what I imagined this house to look like for the story and how envisioned certain things happening. And if I've totally lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. If I wanted certain things to happen, I had to make it work around the house, and I feel like that definitely helped me um, become a better writer because I can't just write off the top of my head and what I think would happen. I would actually, have to look at this house and go, okay, well, uh, if not that this happened, but like if she fell off the top balcony into the water, how deep's the water and is it safe and blah blah blah. Like, it's just trying to imagine what it would look like in reality in regards to this house, and same with like actually using um the photos that come with the house, the like the show photos. I don't know what they're called. The images when you look at the floor plan with the house, and it's quite interesting to actually have to stop and think rather than just being able to have free reign because you've made up the house yourself. It I feel like it challenged me a little bit as a writer. Good. Um, but this floor plan also challenged me a little bit as I guess, an interior designer, interior designer, trying to make it look nicer than what it. It doesn't look bad. It's just some aspects of it I didn't exactly fall in love with, so I was trying to adjust them to make them look better. And the floor plan is as similar as it can be to the actual floor plan, but the decorating, the furnishing, and all that is I've taken a lot of uh, creative, what do you call it? Creative. I've just done what I wanted basically. My brain completely stopped working there, and I could not. Um, but yeah. The front of this house doesn't look too fantastic, but it's not really supposed to look mind-blowingly amazing. It's just where the garage and the entrance is, and once you come in, like the house, the inside is what's supposed to look. This is one of the bedrooms. It's tiny and has barely any space, but it when you're on holidays, you're not going to be spending all the time in your room. And the character in my head who would live in this room, like who has this room, he wouldn't stay in that room all like well on holidays. Like he's out doing stuff, swimming and meeting up with people, going to the beach or whatever it is. Like he's out and doing stuff. So doesn't matter. But he does have quite a nice wardrobe. Is when you're on like a million and one things with you. Um, I couldn't figure out what to put in the corner. It does kind of frustrate me that they don't have anything that you can put in that corner, like a corner cupboard piece, which would be insanely nice. You know how like kitchen cabinets snap to each other? I would love to be able to do that. But I've moved on to this is the master bathroom and walk-in robe. I'm trying to do like I guess you could like a vanity area for both, like the assuming there's two parents staying in there, like both parents can have a little vanity section. I start off with one, but I think I end up with two. I'm in love with these walk-in showers, like absolutely in love with them. I wish we had more options to do things like that, and they would look much nicer because they're amazing. I absolutely love the idea of just having massive, massive walk-in showers in The Sims. I know we can't really. We can, like, that's probably the best we could do. We can add like glass doors and things like that, but uh, I I think it's important to have a good shower. If the shower's not good, then what's the point? Like you it just shower a lot of people use showers as a time to like relax and think about things or not think about things and take care of themselves. It's just like a time for them to be alone, and you don't want to be in this tiny little cramped shower space where you feel like you can't even move, or if you turn around you have to like shimmy your way around. Whereas if you have a nice big shower, it's just so spacious and you can just stretch out. So this is the master bedroom here. I started off with the leopard print, cheetah print, whatever it was. I went, no, that's hideous, disgusting, don't do that, no one's ever gonna like it. And I tried to do what I did in that first bedroom with the shelves, and I liked it. It was nice, but I just wasn't sold on it, and I couldn't get things to match the way I wanted them to match, and I just wasn't happy. So I ended up going back to that cheetah leopard print room, and I just love how outrageous it is. Like it's ridiculously outrageous, but I love it. Because you see at the moment nothing matches. Like it looks horrible, and it just it's so not nice. And yeah, this is where I'm like, you know what? Just go for it. You had it, you did it, you wanted to do it, now just do it. And I'm gonna try not to do as many of these in the future because I've done 3 builds so far, and 2 of the 3 have had quite a lot of leopard print and stuff like stuff like that. But I do love how horrendous it is. And I did originally was gonna have the couch facing, um, like one facing the bed and one facing away from the bed. And I thought, you know what? You're here for the view. Why am I facing it away? Like, face it towards the view. That's what you're here for. Why you have this holiday house. Oh, and I put cameras on it, so when they're away, they can like keep it monitored. And I probably should have put some cameras on the back end because anyone could come up on a boat and get on the back deck, but I didn't, and that's they probably would have cameras. If they have cameras on the front, they probably have cameras on the back as well. And I did this similar styled, yeah, these I don't know, like the green wall things with all the flowers on them. I did that in the last build, um, which I don't think you actually got to see me do because the video glitched out, and I must have edited it wrong and sped it up too fast to think. But I did a very similar grass green wall thing in that area. Out here I just put a little, I guess you could like a little study nook. I didn't really know what else to do here. I it's pretty boring. I thought about putting in an exercise machine, but I'm like, you honestly have the ocean right there. If you want to do something sporty or exercisey, like you could just go swimming. And again, I keep thinking in terms of real life rather than Sims, so this could be like a no, instead of having a gym, you could go to the beach, you could go on a run. Like you're probably doing a lot of things that you don't really want to go to the gym, you just want to hang out with the people you're there for. Um yeah, it I don't know why I tried to put ghost wallpaper in the hallway just like I do love to be a bit stupid sometimes and put random things in that I know I'm never going to use, but it's funny nonetheless. This is that first bedroom's bathroom, and I don't know, I feel like I keep doing a bit of not dark themed bathrooms, but not bright and airy ones, just very like moody, and I quite like it having that. It's just yeah, like I like to think in the shower, so I don't want anything like bright staring back at me. I don't want like bright walls and lights and things like that. I like it to be quite not dim and dark, but yeah, moody. This is another bedroom, and this is the bathroom for that one. I do it a little differently. Um, I keep going back and forth between the two, but I quite like how they're similar but different, and this one's not as moody. Um, this is the room of another guy, they're brothers. Um, oh, this one's not. This is the spare bedroom, or the spare ensuite to the spare bedroom. Um, and I quite like quite like it. It's spacious. It's I honestly I can't even decide what I want to do with it. Uh, but it's yeah, light and airy. And then this is I don't even know what this oh, the spare bedroom. I wanted to have cupboards in there, but I thought, you know what, if this is the spare bedroom, they're probably not staying long enough to need that many like that much cupboard space, and it just makes the room so small. Um so I ended up just getting rid of them, and I thought, you know what, well I just have the cupboard instead, the chest of drawers instead. That's probably big enough. Or if you're staying for like a week or so, you can put all your clothes in there. And I'm sure if there was hanging anything you needed to hang, that they could be like a um I don't even know what you'd call it, like a portable like when you go to the hotel, the things that the bellhops are pushing kind of looks like that, but you can like hang your clothes off it. Probably sound completely insane right now, but it's a like a clothes hanging rack, but it's not a cupboard, like it's a portable one on wheels. Um, so I'm sure you could have like one of them or whatever. This is the second son's bedroom, the one with the lighter area bathroom. Um, and even though he is the younger son, he does have the bigger bedroom. Like I said, the other son's like, well, I don't really care. I live if I stay in this while we're on holidays because I honestly won't be in it too much, so it doesn't matter. Um, but the other son's a bit more like would rather hang out at home with people. And if he's hanging out with his friends, he'd rather hang out with his friends like in his room. He got a bigger space, which didn't bother anyone. That was fine. Um, and he's a little bit of a gamer, so he's got the gaming console on there. And I do like his room's a lot brighter, and I feel like it's got a bit more personality to it. Not that the other one doesn't have personality, but he's obviously in there a bit more often, so it's gonna have a bit more personality to it. That little sink that you just me put in that little alcove by itself, that is for the toilet that's across the hall from it. This is the laundry. So there's just a little toilet in that door there. And the sink's across from it just in case you have guests or whatever who need to use the restroom while they're over. Um, I do quite like the size of this laundry. I don't know why you would have a laundry that big if you're just going on holidays. You could probably prioritize having a bigger walk-in pantry. Um, because I assume that when you're on holidays, you're going to be catering quite a bit. You know, it's Christmas, you might have the Christmas dinner. If not, you know, it could be plenty of things. This is in the garage. There's this little theater room that was there, and I thought it was. I don't know. I thought it would be kind of cute to keep it as a theater room, um, away from the rest of the house. It'd be fun to watch movies there on the big screen, and there is a little bathroom next to it. Um, so that one does have a shower just in case people shower. That is a storage room, I guess you'd call it. Like a I turned that into a games room, so I'm imagining that's where all their board games and things like that would be. I'm so all over the place in this house. I apologize. I've also done it at 10 times speed so that it wasn't extremely long. I mean, it's still quite a bit long, but I decided to turn it down a bit. Sorry, speed it up a bit so it wasn't as long. So I do have a walk-in pantry in this one with its little fridges and the microwave, kettle, and all that sort of stuff tucked away in the dishwasher, which I think I think it's ingenious to have that back there. You can have all your mess back there and close the door, and no one will know. You know, if you are having a party and you're cooking and a lot of stuff, you can keep the mess contained to that little alcove, I guess. Um, I don't like how the overhead cabinets and the cabinets below don't match in color, but we don't really have any other options. So I think if you don't look at it too hard, you don't really notice it. It's fine, but the slightly different colors, it just really bothers me. I try not to look at it too hard. But I do love the lower cabinet colors, and I think I've used them in every single build so far. But that's fine because they look amazing. I'm probably going to use them again, and I'm not even mad about that. So this, oh, I think I turn it into a wine cupboard. That's what I do. Like a wine cooler thing. I don't know. I don't no idea what I'm talking about. But I guess you could have it as either way if you wanted to have else. Ooh. Um, I originally did have all these shelves in the living room, but I don't know, I wasn't too keen on having something so harsh and bright somewhere where I wasn't going to um like they've got like the very bright lights, but the rest of the living area is quite like calm colors, muted colors. You know, even though it does have blue, it's not like a disgustingly, or it's not even disgusting. It's not that it's just a very calm blue. Like all the colors in there are very calm and soft. So I think by having these colors be all in your face when the rest of it's not. It was too much, so I put it in the other room. Um, oh, I don't know why I put so much effort into putting all those blinds up. Like, it looks not that great, but I do like what I've done with these chairs and putting the little shelves between them, because who doesn't love a good armrest? Yeah, this is a little cinema room. I imagine to get used quite a lot on holidays, having like family movie nights and whatever. And then this is also a games room, so I would imagine this also gets used a lot. I don't know why I randomly come back, but yeah. Um, I do like how all these rooms and stuff are kind of separate out, but if the adults wanted, like I imagine if there's a pool table or something and the adults were in the games room and there were kids, like you would have to have some of the adults watching over, and they wouldn't be able to be in that same area, which I'd just rather have the adults in an area where they can keep an eye on and easily access the kids in case there's, you know, someone who can't swim falls into the water or whatever. But I the family who holiday here don't have young kids. They have kids who are all old enough and responsible enough to know when and when they shouldn't swim and to swim responsibly, not to like yeah, just to swim responsibly. And all these photos on the wall are ridiculous and I kind of hate it, but at the same time I imagine it's kind of like they've taken these photos and they want to keep them up from like being on their holidays. Um and all these cool sign posters and stuff they want to show off. I don't. You'd probably just want to keep that in your house, in your actual house, rather than a holiday house. Yeah, these are the tiny cars. But yeah, you probably want to keep those fancy things in your actual house rather than taking them to a holiday house. But at the same time, like maybe I don't know. Anything could happen, and people make decisions for so many different reasons. Um, but yeah, it's quite a nice house. I absolutely love the layout, which I can't really say was me, but I love the layout and I love the uh just the way that everything fits together and in my mind it just I love it. Um and the views, like imagine if this was like on the ocean rather than like in this on this plot of land it is in the ocean, but in the pictures it was in a river. But imagine even if it was on the ocean, just the view would be absolutely fantastic. Or even on like the edge of a river that leads out to more open water, like a lake or something, or even again the ocean. Just having a look out or across that open water would be a fantastic view. Um, and I do put some other things like on the house, like the solar panels, is you know they're always good to try and save money and save the environment. And I think I put down the water catcher. I don't know what it's called, but the thing that um catches water in The Sims. But I in my mind I imagined it was a water tank that they had installed there. Um and here I'm kind of just doing the last little bit of decorations and stuff like that outside. Um I'd love to even visit this place. It looks amazing. Um It kind of makes me want to go back and finish writing that story that I was writing for this house, or writing using this house as inspiration. It looks amazing, and I'd love to visit here so badly. I think this is where I changed the bathroom to a oh sorry, not the bathroom, the walk-in wardrobe to have two um what do you call them? Like vanities, to makeup desks, to whatever it is you want to turn them into. I might have also lied. I don't know, but yeah. And I do put a fence around the front of the house. Um, but not all the way down to the ocean because you put a fence in the I kind of keep it across the front as if to like keep people out. And I do quite enjoy that little campfire section. Imagine lighting that up at night and toasting some marshmallows around it, and yeah, that'd just be really nice. Uh yeah, I think I see a few more security cameras around. Um which is always a good idea if you're not going to stay at that house for a very long time. Um and I do change up the look at the house a bit because it was very bland, being just all grey, grey on grey on grey. So it's got a bit of texture to it. And I might have gone a little overboard with the amount of dark wood planks I use, but it's that's not my issue. Oh, I mean, it is my issue. Anyway, here are the screenshots. It's a little entrance foyer. That's at the entrance. This is the cinema room. This is the bathroom next to the cinema room in the garage area. The entrance foyer, pretty simple and plain. The laundry, and that's the door to the toilet. The door at the end was to go outside. The living space, the kitchen, dining. I do like the kitchen quite a bit, even though the cabinets are the wrong color. Um, this is like, yeah, the entertainment games room. All the posters in it. This is upstairs, pretty bland, but again, it's a holiday home. The master bedroom, pretty ugly, but awesome at the same time. Yeah, I put a chair in there. I don't remember what that chair's called. Um, Tiny room, but I love the room. It did have amazing views out the window as well. Got a big sliding door. The spare bedroom and the spare bathroom. This is another bedroom. It's got a smaller closet than the first bedroom, but the bigger room and more vanity space in the bathroom. So this is the floor plan. But yeah, if you guys liked it, comment down below which was your favorite bit, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day wherever you are.